you think about tonight's show?
It was, once again, heartbreaking because these duels are bittersweet. Seeing somebody have the moment of a lifetime, at the same time seeing somebody have one of their lower points, and that's going to be the case every week until we get past this round.
Okay, so who do you think had the best night ever?
I think that probably, Austin.
He did.
Don't you think?
81%, the highest score of the night.
He is a great singer. I mean, he really, the first week he did Georgia, and he kind of, and it was really well done, and he won on that. But that was sort of such a standard that it didn't show a lot of the personality. This week you saw him move around the stage, you saw him sing and have sort of more of his own unique character. After mentoring him, you got to see what I saw that week. When I remember telling people, I was like, that guy is going to be in the Final Four. That's what I think.
Okay, so who are the other three?
I don't know. I mean, obviously certain names come to mind, but I would have said Gabrielle.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I don't know how that's going to go. It doesn't seem like, I mean, the West Coast could save her, but it would take a bit of a miracle at this point. I don't want to see her go home, though.
Obviously, all of the contestants, they learned so much from you on the show. Have they influenced your music?
Absolutely. It's sort of teaching me a lot about myself as far as when you look at how they handle the pressure, and the advice I'm giving them is all stuff I can use. Like, why are you waiting so long in the song to get to the great part? And as a songwriter, I'm thinking to myself, why am I waiting so long to get to the great part as a songwriter? Why am I not starting with more choruses here that hit a high note, and then you do a nice verse, then another high note, and it all could work the same way in terms of the voting at home, the way you want to get them swiping yes right off the bat. It really is the same way when you're thinking about trying to sell an album or sell a record, a single to somebody. People who listen to the radio, you got to think what gets them swiping yes on the purchase thing right away too.
Gotcha.
It's all the same.
That like instant success, right? That instant purchase that leads to a transaction.
What arrangement sells it from the minute you start?
When was it in your career that you're kind of like, hey, I'm raising the wall for myself? Did you ever have that moment?
Yeah, now and then. You know, I had a great performance at the ASCAP Awards one year when I was really brand new, and they gave me all this time, and they said, tell a story about this song and explain why you wrote it. And it wound up, you know, had the whole industry in Nashville there in the room. It was able to sort of show personality and songwriting ability and perform by myself with a guitar, and I think that changed perception of me right off the bat.
In honor of your new album, what is like the craziest thing you've ever done after drinking moonshine?
Let me think about that.
You can tell us.
I don't think that, I've always been very responsible.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to that. I'm very lucky in that sense that I never had that, I really regret that phase.
Really? Not even when you were younger, teenager?
I was a good kid.
You were?
I was a pretty good kid. I was a prankster, but that's different.
Okay.
I mean, I was the kind that you wouldn't want to have me in class. Because I'm coming up with a crack from the back, like a joke. That was the kind of crack I was addicted to, like making cracks. I never had a substance problem otherwise.